Hey, what's up guys? It's Levi here, and in this video we're gonna talk about 5 things that you guys probably do and the pros don't do, which makes them better than you are. I'm gonna explain the differences, why you should not use it, so let's just get started. First of all, we're gonna talk about clearing the ball, like from a corner kick, maybe a cross, or just like a pass into the box where it's getting like a bit of a chaos. Probably a lot of you guys are clearing these balls with X, maybe square, triangle, I don't know. You have to make sure you clear the ball with circle. There are a few advantages when you clear with circle. The first one is the lock-on. Your player has a better lock-on than when you try to clear it with X. Obviously, when your opponent is trying to head it on goal, he's gonna press circle. I don't know why, but it is in the game. Circle just gives you a better lock-on. So you have a higher chance of reaching the ball, and obviously that's what you want when defending. The second thing, once you clear it with circle, it will just go out. Like, it will just go away, and that's what you need in these situations. As you can see in these clips, where I clear it with X, I get into trouble just by clearing it with X. It will fall into my opponent's feet, or I will get it into my own feet, but still not in a good position. I try to pass it, and I just don't get it to a player I want to. So you need to make sure you clear with circle, so just don't take the risk, just get it away, get it out even if it's needed. That's something that you need to keep in mind. It is really easy, you just have to know that it works. Number 2 is player switching with L1. Here, my opponent builds up, and to show you, I'm only switching with L1 in this build-up. It is so extremely hard to like press or read the passes or just anything, because I'm gonna be too late on every single situation. Me personally, I only try to switch with R3. Sometimes when I notice I struggle with switching, I switch with L1 so I can reset, and after that I try to switch with my right stick again. As you can see in these clips, it is so hard to be in time and like predict your opponent. For me, if you don't switch with R3 and you are good at defending, all I can do is applaud, because it's so extremely hard to like read passes. Like, also, obviously you can see since like maybe 2 years which player you're gonna get, and the game says you're always getting the closest player to the ball, but we all know that's not true. It's just so hard to defend by only switching with L1. It probably takes some time to learn how to switch with right stick if you haven't done that yet. But if you want to get better at EAFC, you ask me, what is one thing where I have to work on? The first thing I would say is probably right stick switching, because it's so important. And once you get it under control, once you know how to use it, it makes you a way better EAFC player. Number 3 is about custom tactics. Please, please, please guys, just use custom tactics, or at least instructions, because they are so important. If you wonder which tactics to use, any formation basically is on this channel. I would recommend the 4-3-2-1, because in my opinion it is the best formation this year. It is maybe a bit hard if you never use tactics, then maybe go for 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1 to keep it basic. But if you are not using instructions and tactics, your team will be all over the pitch. Both of your fullbacks will be on balance, they will be up. All your center mids, midfielders will be on balance, they will go up. They will be on cover wings, so they won't cover the middle. Your strikers, there is not a structure. If you don't want to use tactics, like the digits, please make sure you use instructions at least. Put one of your fullbacks at least on stay back, one of your midfielders. Just make it a bit more easy for yourself. I'm not saying like tactics make the difference, like if you play it on 65 depth or 70 or 62, that's just personal preference. But one thing I have to say is that you have to use tactics, otherwise it's going to be so hard for yourself. Number 4, this is one of the most common mistakes, and probably one you guys are raging about a lot. You think it's the game, but it is just your own mistake, is taking a sprint touch. Taking a sprint touch can be good, but most of the times it's just awful, because you guys are probably holding R2 when receiving the ball. Then the control of your player will be so bad. You can even have like a Neymar with insane dribbling and you feel like he can't take a touch. That's just because you hold R2 once receiving the ball. When you do that, the touches are getting so and so poor. If you just release R2 when receiving the ball, you can just take close control, go for the dribble, or maybe if you want to sprint, just release it 1 second, and once you receive the ball, go for it. Then hold R2, go for the sprint, but 9 out of 10 times, don't use it once you're receiving the ball, because it will be way harder to like make a pass after, make a dribble, make a skill move, because the ball's maybe going 2 or 3 meters away from the player, whilst if you don't hold R2, it's just staying close to your feet. So that's obviously what we all want. It's also not really tough, same as the first tip, clearing with circle. It isn't tough, you just need to know it. So that's something else you don't really need to practice, just keep it in your mind and you guys will fix this problem. Then the 5th and final mistake you guys probably make is playing through balls on the ground. In previous editions of FIFA, it has been pretty good. I have to say in this year it can be good, but if you want to be consistent in these through balls, like want to make sure it is reaching the player who is on the run, you probably will get a big chance if you reach him. Just go for the L1 triangle instead of just the triangle. As you can see in these clips, it's just so stupid sometimes, because I'm in a really good position to create a chance. If I play it on the L1 triangle, I will get a chance. Now I play it on just a regular triangle and my opponent intercepts it. You can also see in some other clips, when I play the L1 triangle, it's insane. I get the momentum, my opponent is gone, I just get a overload on this box and it's just easy chances and easy goals. This also isn't that hard, you just need to make sure you do it. I'm not saying that regular triangles are bad and you can never play them. You can play them, but 7 or 8 out of 10 times a L1 triangle, so a through ball to the air, is the better choice. These were the 5 common mistakes you guys are probably making and the pros are not. I hope I helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you want. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.